Hi, it's Sandy, and glad to be with you in this space, in this moment, wherever you are, whether you're at home or at work or on the way somewhere. We're grateful that you're pausing and taking a moment to share, to breathe in deep, and to pause with us today. I want us to think about hope. Yeah, hope. Where is your hope? The numbers, we all know what they are, and that those numbers are rising and spreading and multiplying. Protesting. It's continued for weeks and in some places months. The violence and the vandalism, unfortunately, it's still happening in many cities. Gun violence has increased in many places all around the country as people are living in fear, and gun sales have gone up. And if you're a parent, the discernment on whether to send your child back to school or to keep them home this fall, not an easy decision to make. The unemployment numbers, they're still a little scary. So many people still unemployed, and food sustainability is something that's very real for many here in my community, and I'm sure yours as well, and all around the world. So where's the hope? You know, the feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. A feeling of trust. It's harder to find this season, isn't it? I confess some days it is for me. And for others, I know. And those I share life with, they're struggling as well. And maybe it's true, but I believe there still is hope. And that hope is an amazing gift. A gift that we could all use right now. So think about it. What can help us find hope? How can we find hope? Well, I want us to look at a couple verses in a book of Lamentations. And it says this in chapter 3, verses 21 and 22. The reason I can still hope is that I keep one thing in mind: the Lord's mercy. We're not completely wiped out, and his compassion is never limited. In a book named for expressions of sorrow and mourning or regret, obstacles to our hope. In the midst of that book, we are reminded that hope comes from our Abba, from who he is, from his character, from his gift of mercy. In this season, that in the midst of a lament, we can find hope. It's our ability to acknowledge, the ability to focus on Abba's mercy, the compassion or forbearance shown, especially to an offender, that would be us, or to one subject to one's power. Again, that's us. The way Abba has and does relate to us, his kids, not punishing us as he could, and sometimes maybe he should. He offers mercy instead. He does this over and over again. We just need to remember. Lamentations in the contemporary English verse says it this way: then I remember something that fills me with hope. The Lord's kindness, it never fails. If he had not been merciful, we would have been destroyed. Remember what he's done and continues to do in our lives? Take a moment, a minute. Remember what you've experienced in Abba's mercy, when you've witnessed Abba's mercy in the lives of others. What do you experience? Maybe Lamentations. Gaining hope. I remember and wait for this thought. How enduring is God's loyal love. The eternal has exhaustible compassion. When you wait with these thoughts, these memories, these moments, does it bring hope as you reflect? the thanksgiving and gratitude? Does it bring hope that you might experience it again in the future, in the days ahead? I mean, knowing our Abba and how enduring, how loyal his love is. I don't know about you, but that's hope to me. No matter what I'm in the midst of, no matter where I am spiritually, emotionally, I know I have his love, his mercy, his inexhaustible compassion. Hope rises in the midst, and I can dream again, hoping into my future. Because, as the message puts it, there's one other thing I remember. And remembering, I keep a grip on hope. God's loyal love couldn't have run out. His mercy, his merciful love couldn't have dried up. So if we want to keep a grip on hope, I only need to remember and wait with, not on, but wait with Abba's love and mercy. His merciful love that will never, never dry up. And in that, there is hope for me, for you, but for all of Abba's kids as well. Will you pray with me? Oh, gracious Abba, we are humbled for your presence with us. It's unending. You lavish your love and your mercy and your grace upon us, and we are humbled. Thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for being so very consistent, so faithful. So in the midst of the difficulty, in the midst of the trials and the challenges of our lives, when things seem to be ending in a place we don't want them to, when unemployment may be the focus of our day, trying to put food on our table is the focus of my day, how will I pay that next bill? Can I keep things in check? When we feel overwhelmed by our circumstances, to know that your hope is always there, always with us. We are so grateful for that mercy that you show us, for the love that is inexhaustible, the compassion that is never failing. So deep is your love for us that we might find hope. And today, Abba, that sounds really, really good. Help me to be loved by you, to receive that love, and know your grace. And then, Abba, may I share your hope with those around me who are depressed, who are discouraged, who are feeling hopeless. May I be an instrument of your hope and grace to those around us. We ask all this in the powerful name of your Son, Jesus, who lives inside of us. And for that we are blessed. Amen. So now it's time to breathe. Kathy, thank you for helping us to make space today and each time we gather, making space where we can wait with Abba, where we can experience the release and the hope that we have in you. I can't wait. We're ready. Thanks, my friend.
Good afternoon. I hope this breath and prayer finds you well. I was listening to Pastor Sandy as she was talking about the concept of having hope and waiting for God and how important that is. And sometimes we run out of patience and we can't do the waiting we need to. So let's, in our breath, let's try to do a box breath where we breathe in, hold, exhale, and hold empty. So sometimes in life we're required to wait empty for God. So as we inhale through the nose, we're going to hold at the top and then exhale through the mouth and hold at the bottom. It's called box breath. So inhaling, holding, full, exhaling, holding empty. This time as you inhale through your mouth, exhale through your nose after holding, and then hold empty. Inhaling through your mouth, holding, exhaling through your nose, holding empty, hoping and waiting. Inhale through the mouth, hold, exhale through your nose, hold empty. One more time. Inhaling, hold at the top, full, exhaling through your nose, hold at the bottom, empty. And then bring your breathing back to normal. See if you feel a little calmer, a little bit more filled with hope, a little bit more able to wait on God.